RHONJ's Giudice comes clean about cosmetic procedures and insane fillers. Giudice is setting the record straight about allegations that her current appearance is the result of plastic surgery and insane fillers. The Real Housewives of New Jersey star has been dragged many times over amid claims she's had plenty of work done. Gia already copped to getting a nose job in 2020 when she was 19. She was honest about the procedure, admitting she had a years-long insecurity about her nose. After fixing her biggest insecurity, the reality TV personality admitted that she was happy with the results and more confident than ever. However, is she ready to fess up about having more work done? RHONJ star Gia Giudice comes clean about her cosmetic procedures. Gia spoke with Us Weekly and addressed the ongoing chatter about her appearance. "Everyone thinks that I have insane fillers all over, and I have never gotten a filler in my life," exclaimed the Next Gen NYC star. Gia admitted to getting Botox, noting that the treatment is only done on her forehead. She also talked about her nose job, revealing she was super happy with the results because it gave her the smaller nose she desired while still allowing her to maintain a natural look. "I really have not gotten all this work done that people presume," added the Bravo personality. "It's really just I got Botox in my forehead and I got a nose job." Speaking of nose jobs, Gia isn't the only one in the Giudice household who has undergone the procedure. After seeing her results, her mom, Teresa, also underwent rhinoplasty in 2021 with the same surgeon who did Gia's surgery. Critics slammed Gia after her Botox admission. If Gia thought she would escape criticism, she should think again. Her recent admission is now garnering backlash on social media, with many people questioning why the 24-year-old is getting Botox. Why is someone that young getting Botox? Does it even make any difference in skin that young? Questioned the commenter. Why does a 25-year-old need Botox? Reiterated someone else. Why are the girls barely on their 20s getting Botox? It's crazy. Another Instagram user added. Someone exclaimed, Botox? Why? Why are women these days obsessed with looking younger? Age gracefully, good skincare. Another commenter added, in her early 20s, getting Botox. Insane. For years, fans of The Real Housewives of New Jersey watched Gia Giudice grow up under the glitzy, unforgiving spotlight of reality television. From childhood tantrums to college send-offs, the eldest daughter of Teresa Giudice and Joe Giudice has lived her life on camera. Now 24, Gia is reclaiming her image, not just on social media, but in real life, with a bold and refreshingly honest confession about her experience with cosmetic procedures. "I went overboard," Gia admitted during a recent interview that had Bravo fans buzzing. "I didn't even recognize myself in the mirror anymore. And that scared me." Gia's confession came with no filter, pun intended. While sitting across from a well-known beauty podcast host, she spoke candidly about her experimentation with lip fillers, cheek enhancements, and the ever-popular snatched jawline trend that has overtaken Instagram feeds. "I started with just a little filler here and there," she explained, gesturing to her upper lip. "At first it was fun. It was subtle. But then, it got out of control." The pressure, Gia says, didn't come from her famous mother, her glam squad, or even the Bravo cameras. It came from a phone screen, a ring light, and a parade of digitally perfected influencers who made everything from plump lips to sculpted cheekbones look effortless and, more dangerously, normal. "Social media totally warped my perception," she confessed. "I'd look at these girls with the sharpest faces and think, wait, why do I look like that? But they don't even look like that. Not in real life. It's facetune and filters and injections and angles, and I got caught in the spiral." Gia admitted that by the time she was 22, she was doing routine filler appointments every few months. What started as a small tweak became, in her words, an obsession. "It became like a high. You get a little boost and feel great. Then it wears off, and suddenly you're like, okay, what's next?" "I didn't realize how far I'd gone until I saw a photo of myself from just a year before and couldn't believe the difference." The wake-up call came during a family vacation. A candid beach photo, taken by a paparazzo, went viral on a Bravo fan account. The comments weren't kind, but more than the trolls, it was Gia's own reaction that shook her. "I looked puffy and frozen. That wasn't me," she said, her voice quiet. "I realized I was chasing an illusion, and I was losing my actual face in the process." In a decision she calls one of the best I've ever made, Gia began the process of dissolving many of her fillers. She's since worked with a new dermatologist focused on achieving a more natural look, and more importantly, helping her reconnect with her identity. "I'm not against enhancements," she clarified, "but there's a line. I crossed it. I was trying to be this polished, perfect version of myself, and I forgot that the real me was enough." For RHONJ fans, Gia's transparency is a rare breath of fresh air in a world where cosmetic procedures are still often whispered about, denied, or shrouded in euphemisms like contouring and hydrating treatments. "I'm not gonna say I've never done anything," Gia said bluntly. "Like, hello. We all see the photos. I'd rather be real about it. I did fillers. I had insane amounts. I'm not proud of it, but I learned from it." Her honesty has struck a chord with fans and fellow Bravo celebrities alike. Several RHONJ cast members applauded Gia's courage, including her mom, Teresa, who posted a heartfelt message on Instagram. "So proud of my beautiful daughter for speaking her truth and loving herself inside and out." But this isn't just a redemption arc, it's a reset. Gia says her new approach to beauty is about intention, not impulse. "I still love makeup. I still love skincare. I'm not throwing away my lip gloss or my jade roller," she laughed. "But now I ask myself, is this for me? Or is this to keep up?" Beyond the vanity, Gia's story speaks to a deeper generational shift happening across social platforms. Young women are beginning to call out the toxic beauty standards that have fueled an era of heavily edited perfection. From TikTok to Instagram, more influencers are ditching filters and showing their real faces, filler migration and all. Gia, who now works in the legal field and balances her influencer presence with aspirations for a more grounded career, hopes her story can help others pause before they pick up the needle. "It's okay to want to look your best," she said, "but your best should still look like you. If you're not sure anymore what that means, maybe take a step back." That's what I did, and I'm finally starting to feel like myself again. And she's not afraid of backlash. Gia knows some people will still critique her looks, accuse her of fishing for attention, or call her out for doing the procedures in the first place. But for once, she doesn't care. "I used to be so scared of people's opinions. Now, I'm just proud I told the truth." I think that's beautiful. As Gia leans into this new chapter, still stylish, still fierce, but far more self-aware, she leaves behind more than just a few syringes of filler. She's shedding the pressure, the perfectionism, and the performative beauty act that comes with being a reality TV daughter turned public figure. "This is the most confident I've felt in a long time," she said with a smile. "Not because I look a certain way, but because I know who I am." And in a world that's constantly chasing what's next, Giudice is finally embracing what's real.